Hello folks, how are you doing? We're back with the guitar case again. Last week, or Wednesday, I guess,
Yep.
we put the Kydex inside half of our gusset, and I put a retainer strip also after you all weren't watching, but today I'm going to show you how I shaped the Kydex, and we'll put the retaining strip on the other side.
That's just so when your lid closes down, the two pieces got something to conjoin.
Yeah, they have to conjoin that way. Hopefully they have to.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Hopefully they have to. All right, all I've got left here on this one part of this Kydex gusset is a piece about 2 feet long here. But I'm going to show you how I heat and shape it. I'm going to wear a glove because this stuff gets pretty warm. So I'm just going to kind of start about right here. Soften up a little bit. I'm going to turn this fan on. I've got part of it shaped a little bit there. Can you see me all right?
I can see you great.
This stuff molds fairly easily. Once you get it hot, it stays hot for a little while. I'm just going to take some clips here and kind of clip it in place. Okay, now I've got it where I can cut it to length. Make it right there. Right there.
That's great to hear. Milo said he came in a few weeks ago, and Alexander was a huge help. Greeted him at the door and was attentive the entire time. Great employee.
All right.
Chevy said you prompted him to use Kydex and some rigid hangers for a sheath that he's doing right now. So he says thank you.
Good. Good. Kydex is some pretty neat stuff. A lot of people think it's just plastic, but it has a few more properties than regular plastic does.
Yeah. I use it in my lineup card holders.
That's all you got to do to cut it. It doesn't cut on a curve real easy. Oh, I melted my thing here.
Melted your gun,
Oh,
too.
that's going to be fun.
Look, you got a nice little shape of it right here.
Yeah.
Nice work. Well, that's quite a treat.
That shows you that gun gets hot. Okay. put it back in here.
Yep, we're live, folks. This is what happens.
This is normal.
Yeah. If you don't want to see screw up, don't watch this.
Okay, one more big clip here.
You can change the color of that camera. Yeah, a true Denny burn. What do I do with my phone charger?
I couldn't begin to tell you.
Me either.
Alright. Now, take this off, put that under the fan, let it cool off a little bit, spread the glue on the other side while it's cooling a little. Now I roughed up both sides of this Kydex because I've got to cement to both sides of it.
You just took your heavy duty scratcher.
Yeah.
We will let him know. This looks like it's about the second coat of glue in this spot.
Well, I got ahead of myself. I tried to cement the Kydex on before I got
That would have made
my butt
lacing.
stitch done.
That would have made your lacing at either end a little difficult.
Yes. Oh, that's cool enough for me. That is nice, isn't it?
That's a good work right there. Backyard Leather, Mississippi. Frank checking in this morning. Ann Johnson says good morning.
Hello, folks.
You think we can get to 4 countries again today?
I don't know. Where would we have? Algeria?
Algeria. Don't
Canada?
forget the United
No.
States.
Australia?
Australia.
United States?
Yep. What was the last one? It was at the very end. It's where they keep the leprechauns.
Ireland?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Where they keep them? Do they have like a special box for them or what?
Yeah.
Where do they keep them?
I don't know. Under the lily pads.
Alright. That's on that.
Are you trying to cool it too? Or
Well,
dry your glue? Which one?
both.
Okay.
It's already cool.
Oh, it's already.
Yeah. But I'm going to put it on there, but then I'm going to, after it's cemented, I'm going to heat it up really good again. And that'll
Get it
make
real
that
nice and
cement,
tight.
that'll make that cement adhere a little better and make it kind of form to the
Yeah.
case a little more.
I'm proud of you for that.
I need to trim that a little bit. You're real proud, huh?
Yeah, real proud of you for that. How come your shearling's thinner in that area? Oh, you know, you just need a thinner spot sometimes. And now we got one.
We sure have one.
That is true, but Andy.
Right.
We are busy with the delivery this morning. UPS just left. FedEx is wheeling in. Let's cut that sign.
All right, let's try and stick this down now. I want to be flush with the top. All right.
How many hides will it take to finish? How many sides of leather or Herman Oak did you use so far?
Two sides.
Our summer projects take 2 sides.
Yes.
Saddles and guitar cases.
Yes. Yes. Actually, I've got 2 different weights of leather here. So it took 2 full sides to do the gussets and the top and the bottom. But the heavy part of the gusset I cut out of a different piece of leather. So
Oh no.
2 sides plus.
So you're saying it takes more leather to do a guitar case than it does a saddle?
Well, sometimes it takes a little more to do a saddle too. You gotta use a few scraps up. We got a little plug.
That is true.
Don't touch that again.
Yeah, thank you. It'll melt some things.
Yeah, it'll melt too. Acrylic too.
Synthetic shearling. Chevy had a good point though. A saddle doesn't have 5 super duper gussets.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have a super or a super duper.
No. Or sub gusset.
Yeah. Okay. There we are.
Would you be careful with where you
at
set?
that.
You're melting. Don't set it on that plastic either. You knothead. I'm gonna set it on this concrete.
That was a Tony burn right there.
I'm gonna set it on the concrete floor down here. Good
He called me a
grief.
knothead, you guys. Is that legal?
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry about your feeling.
They're hurt. They are hurt. I didn't realize I was a knothead until just now.
Ban Tony for Denny abuse. Respect your elders.
All right. Now I'm going to spread glue on this part right here. Then I'm going to turn it over and wet that whole gusset, the whole super duper gusset on the outside, the whole finished part of the gusset.
No, William, so it takes one to know one. Yeah, my great grandpa, he always used to call me a fart knocker.
Well,
You ever heard that terminology?
no, I haven't.
No? Well, write it down in the notebook of things to remember. Denny just changed out his gluing brush last week.
Yes, this is a brand new brush. Doesn't take it long to does not look new though. I'm putting the glue on this before I get the leather wet because the glue won't stick very good when the leather is wet. I don't care what kind you're using, ringy or anything. If your leather is real wet, it's not going to stick very well.
Are you done with your fan over here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you care if I turn your fan off over here?
I guess I don't care. Was it making too much noise?
Well, it's just making noise.
How about if I turn it on real low?
Are you hot?
I'm warm.
Do me make a fan and I'll fan you.
Yeah, whip a fan up right quick. Thank you.
How's that?
That's fun. Keep it up.
Just blowing the glue smell around everywhere. Maybe that's what you're doing.
Don't
That was what
stop.
I was afraid of. The glue smell was getting too far away. Oh, here we go. I got some paper down here. I can fan you with that.
That's all right. I turned the fan on low. See, now you can't even hear it.
How's that working out?
Very well,
Okay.
thanks.
Yeah. I'll be here all day. It's like Cleopatra.
Yeah. Where are my grapes?
Where are my grapes? You ever had any of those cotton candy grapes?
Yes, I have.
Oh, they're so good. They're my favorite. Terry Pendergrass, yep, fart knocker, dipstick, knothead. What does that even mean? Knucklehead. My mom used to say I was the flower of the family. The blooming idiot. Pretty good, all those
I
little...
think you were verbally abused as a child.
Poor Terry.
What do you think? Do you think you were verbally
Me?
abused?
That was Terry saying that he was called all those things.
Oh. All right.
My dad always just called me son. You're so bright, I'm going to call you son. That's what he always said to me.
Okay, now I'm going to try and turn this a little bit. I'll prop it up with something. Let me see here. This might work. Yeah. Because now I'm going to get it all wet. But I don't want to get the top wet if I can help it.
Terry said he made it through, so I'm not complaining. He's still alive, still able to tell the story about it. So it's kind of hard to get this shot. Yeah, I can't even get it there. All we're doing is just wetting our outside gusset piece
Yeah, mostly I just need to get this bottom, this piece that I've skived, piece that I just glued. This is the
Right.
part that I really need to get wet, but I gotta wet it all so it doesn't leave a water stain.
Right. So when you're trying to keep the water off of this piece where it rolls over, that way you don't have to wet that whole piece up.
Right.
Let's see if I can turn this camera just a little bit. I don't know if we'll still be able to see, but we'll try. Maybe a little bit.
You know, and
So we're wetting this part and not that part.
right, just the gusset is all I'm trying to get wet.
Blake says, wow, this is cool. Wonder if he means a guitar case or our side conversation. Inquiring minds want to know.
And next week, next Wednesday, hopefully, we're gonna oil and antique this thing. If I get everything done that I'm trying to do today.
On camera, right?
On camera, we will oil and antique.
I'm gonna wipe the water off of your bench here.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Well, I just don't want you to, when you flip it over, to get any other water on it in precarious positions.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just looking out for you.
I need looked out for.
I know. You got your wife at home setting fires, burning your fake shearling with a heat gun. Tried to melt your cutting board over there. We're only 22 minutes into this, and you've tried to set the place on fire.
No, I didn't. I tried to melt the place. I was trying to keep from flames.
Yeah, just melting.
all I wanted
Just
was-
brought it to the melting point. That's
I
it.
wanted liquid out of this place. Okay.
Feel like I do at home, just walking behind my daughters, cleaning up the mess. Oh, there's a little spot right there you need to get wet. There you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to see if I can flip it back over. That worked out well.
Yeah, you notice how there was no water anywhere either to get in the way down here.
I did notice that.
It's all been wiped up. There's that melted spot.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is turn this around now. Like that.
Blake said both. I've only ever seen the guitar case at an Al Stillman museum. To see someone doing it currently is pretty awesome.
Cool.
Way to go,
Well,
Denny.
I'm doing this one quite a bit different than Al did his, but I have seen that though, and
Was that in
I've
Sheridan?
seen his and I've seen his book out, the case making book that he has with the guitar case in it. So I'm doing this quite a bit different, but it's different but the same.
Different is good. Wasn't there a commercial that said that?
Yep. Okay, now I'm just gonna start kind of shaping this over the edge. I'm not gonna really paste it down yet. Okay, now let's go back and see if I can fold this on over without too many wrinkles. These long straight stretches are pretty easy because the leather actually needs to stretch over those, but the inside corners, it actually needs to shrink a little bit. That's why you hard to keep from making wrinkles in it. But it's working pretty well so far.
Blake says, so being that I'm new to the Springfield community, I guess Denny is what you call a master craftsman.
The guess part is the best. The best.
He's a master guessman.
Yes.
No, I think when we're in the video studio itself, I put on there that you're a Sheridan master.
You know, I don't.
What do you want to be?
I don't know what I.
You don't know what you are?
The tooling that I do is actual Sheridan. I mean, it's similar to Sheridan, I'm sure, but
With low influences?
yeah, it's a lot of hillbilly stuff. You know, Ozark hillbilly. Sheridan.
Ozarkian Sheridan. He's a spearminter, a master spearminter.
Okay, I've got it all stuck down. Now I want to go around, make sure everything's
We tasked Denny with lots of, I would say Denny's a master craftsman. We tasked him with a lot of different things. We've done, last year during this time we did a full saddle, Blake. We did the full saddle on live stream. It took us 13 weeks or something like that. But we had a problem with some fenders, and Denny wanted to do them over. So then after that, we did a lamp with the fenders that we didn't end up using.
The fenders
then he
that
was
I already had tooled but didn't use on the saddle.
Yeah. So then we made a fender lamp out of that. Never really made one of that. We looked at a couple pictures and made one of those. We've done a hanging lamp. You did a pattern pack for a trash can, pad folios, photo album covers, all suspenders, shoes.
Saddlebags, bridles,
Yeah.
breast collars,
Purses,
yeah, purses,
wallets, guitar cases, moccasins. There's lots of things. So I think that works out to call you a master craftsman.
Well, I guess. I just hope to be a craftsman.
I think you have a lot of good insight, plus more.
Okay. Gotta make sure it's nice and flat on top.
Blake likes hillbilly flowers.
That ought to work. Okay, next. We've got that. Now I'm going to put it on this piece, which is a little retainer piece. First thing I'm going to do is cover it with a piece of leather. So, let me put this over that way a bit. It's actually going to take two pieces. So I want to overlap this a little bit.
So Blake, since you're new, I don't know how new you are, we stream Wednesday and Friday for tutorial type of videos or crafting type of videos. We may start adding in some more entertainment type of videos to it. If I can get Denny talked into it.
Entertainment, you mean like comedy shows and stuff like that?
Yeah, stand-up routines.
Yeah. Karaoke deals.
Yeah.
No, you can't talk me into that.
Have you ever dyed leather with ketchup?
Probably not on purpose.
Barbecue sauce? Things of that nature?
Not that I recall.
I would like to do that. And then I'd like to take some grapes and smash them up. Or take a food processor and then try to dye leather with grapes.
Yeah.
Like
Food
with
dye.
red grapes. Yeah,
Food
just
dyeing.
dyeing leather with what's in your lunchbox. That'd be entertaining, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be. I'm entertained thinking about it.
Good day, Carl. Was it Carl that was... I can't remember where Carl was at. Maybe Carl was on vacation. I can't remember. Was he the one that was in New York? I think that's right.
Well, you're asking the question and answering it too.
I was just thinking out loud.
Okay. I'm going to turn this over. Hopefully not get glue all over my table.
I was right.
He's from New York?
No, he's on vacation in New York.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we discussed the name of that town that he was close to.
Well, New York City is what he's close to. Let's see if I can find it again. Don't tell me, Carl. Let me try to figure it out. Gotta trust my memories. Alright, there's New York City. Not Port Jarvis. Dang. Not Milford. Milford. Oh no, I gotta I know I'm close, I just can't. It was right there on the county line, or really close to the state line of New Jersey and New York. That's considered upstate?
Well, New York City's fairly far up in the state, isn't it?
No,
No.
it's all the way at the bottom. But I guess everything that's outside of New York City is maybe it's considered. Alright, I give up, I can't find it on the map. I know I'm right in the area, I can't find the town. Not Rock Hill, not Wirksboro, Summitville, Spring Glen, Ellenville, not too far away. Not Woodridge, not Fallsburg. Not Liberty. What a bummer. Warwick! Dadgummit. I was too far north.
Okay, now I'm gonna get this wet.
I saw Bradley in here earlier too. He's our Australian friend.
All right.
He might fall asleep though. It's
Different.
It's Saturday over there.
Yeah.
Early in the AM. Where'd you guys go for dinner last night, Denny?
We went to Chinese place down here, Glintstone and
Oh, the little buffet thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on their way to Iowa to visit their son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter.
Stacy was heading to Iowa today.
Making myself kind of a guideline because I only want to be about halfway up on this side. Let's see what we got here lengthwise.
1:40 a.m. And also Bradley's still awake. See what's happening on Facebook. Olga says, what a beautiful guitar case that is.
Thank you.
She said it 19 minutes ago, so I apologize for not checking over there sooner. Bradley said he can't sleep right now. He ain't missing us for the world. I think he's entertained by us. We have funny accents.
We talk funny, don't
Yeah,
we?
you guys sure do talk funny.
All right. Got that. Let's see here. Get things back over here where I can get to them.
Knock off your Wilson. Knock your glue over.
I just want to be over about 1.5 inches there. Something like that.
Just gonna overlap the other piece that's in there already.
Yeah, this piece here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to put it back like that. Spread cement on this.
You don't need to heat it up and form it.
I will after. Oh, that's right. That's right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Form it and then cement it on.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll be
Like I was on the other deal.
in a way. Said at least he can understand what we're saying.
Even though we do talk funny.
Yeah. I ain't gonna test that to see if it's probably still not warm, but
Get a few clips.
you start up here at the top.
Yeah, I'll start at that top end, yeah. Okay.
Girl says the best thing we can watch it at 1 1/4 times the speed. Playback and still understand it. There are some people that do have some pretty strong accents.
When I was in Wyoming, old Keith Seidel always made fun of me. I didn't know I had an accent,
Yeah,
but I guess compared to,
it's funny even across the United States, the different type of dialects that there are.
yeah. But he always made fun of me.
Blake, I don't know. Whoops. I don't know if you can see There's a spot here, a spot there, and down that way some more. There's some more spots that Denny has drilled through. That's where feet are going to be. And then
Yeah.
on the very foot of the case, there'll be some other feet that go on.
Yeah, we'll go through that here after
Okay.
a bit.
He was asking if we could put some brass feet on there.
Yeah, there'll be bag feet on it.
Carl's from a native St. Louis. So he loves his homies here in the Show Me State. I'm pretty sure way back in the day in St. Louis they spoke a little more French.
I just kind of work my way around it. Kind of get it to the initial shape on it. Mark where I am at the end here. I don't know about where to cement to.
You got to put a little more piece on down there.
Yeah, there'll be one more piece to fill in down here. And then I still have one more piece to go in on this side because I want to stiffen up where the handle's going to go.
Handle is give it one more protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Aaron, Motormaster KC, came in to lurk. More NC. I think his name is Chance. So I was wondering if Denny wasn't filming this, what do you do? What do you normally do? Would he work all day on a project this large till it's finished, or would he take breaks like he's doing now? If you were going to build this and say we weren't doing a video, would you have a couple projects going on, or would you just work on this all week long?
Yes and no. It just depends on.
Depends on if you got bored
Yeah.
with it, frustrated with it.
Yeah. Like when I used to build saddles, I'd have a saddle or two going, but then I'd have other stuff
Couple
too.
repairs, or not even
Yeah.
saddles going. Stuff besides saddles?
Hmm?
Stuff besides saddles
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, because you've got to give stuff time to dry, and or glue to set. I mean, I wouldn't sit here with a hairdryer, and
You
if
glue
I was
something.
trying to make a living doing this, I would let it dry while I did something else.
Yeah.
But we're here on video,
All right.
Okay. Spread some cement on this. I'm gonna set it over on that other table to dry. Spread some cement on that. I better make myself a mark here. Blew up too high.
Doug checking in from NOLA, New Orleans.
New Orleans?
New Orleans. Speaking of French,
The old joke was, how do you pronounce the capital of Louisiana? New Orleans or New Orleans?
neither.
It's Baton Rouge.
That's right. Baton Rouge. How about the capital of Missouri? St. Louis or St. Louis?
Neither.
Oh, how do you pronounce it?
Jefferson City.
Oh, good job, love. You can't do that with Iowa, though. There's only really one big city.
Is it Des Moines?
Des Moines or Des Moines. The problem is that is the capital, so I don't know of any other big cities that are there. Sioux Sioux City is there. Sioux City, Iowa, which is right across the border from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls is a neat place. Have you been there?
I have, and I will be there in October.
Have you seen the falls?
No, I saw the softball fields.
Go see the falls.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I've driven through there on my way to. Had to go one time to South Dakota and South Dakota State University. That's a long way up there to go call softball, let me tell you. It's pretty up that way, though. It's also a speed trap.
You know that for a fact?
No, I read, like, I was looking on the travel, like how, is there anything that you got to be aware of? And one of the things was, look out for the speed trap in Sioux City and Sioux Falls. Kentucky. How do you pronounce the capital of Kentucky?
Is it Paducah?
Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville.
Neither. Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Good job, William. I had a friend. Well, not probably a friend. I always called him Frankfurt because that was where he was from in Kentucky. I'm sure you could probably get a lot of people with any of those. Probably even people. If you walked around downtown, I bet you could get somebody with the St. Louis one.
Yeah.
Blake got a $25 speeding ticket on his way to Sheridan. Guess they needed coffee money. A $25 speeding ticket. That's
Wow.
pretty good though, Blake, to get a speeding ticket in Wyoming anyway. Don't they have roads there that don't even have speed limits?
I think it's 80. I'm
Guess I
not.
say 80 or 90 or whatever that.
I mean, I think the speed limit is 80. I may be wrong.
Liz got a speeding ticket out there one time too.
Did she?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they'd gotten very far away from the airport and got a speeding ticket. Let's see.
I'll tell you
road-
what, their yellow lights at a stoplight, the yellow light lasts long enough for you to blink it, and it's
Oh.
red.
Yeah. Let's see. Road with no speed limit, USA. It says there are no highways in the United States with absolutely no speed limit, while Texas US 180 South was once an example of a road without a posted limit.
Not like the Autobahn.
So Montana, for a time in Montana, allowed drivers to go at a speed that was reasonable and prudent, with no specific upper limit for daytime driving. And Nevada had a similar one that was called open road policy, allowing very high speeds on its sparsely populated highways. But federal mandates during the 1970s energy crisis, and the federal government imposed a national 55 mile per hour speed limit to conserve fuel. Texas has a few that are 85 miles per hour. There's an ongoing discussion with Texas to test an Autobahn style highway with no posted limits on certain sections. The more you know. I like how you put the heat gun inside your rubber glove this time.
Thank you. Was it melted?
Wait, no. Oh yeah, I can smell it. We have learned so much on this adventure. Oh, I used all those plug-ins.
Just steal this one. I'll just steal the cord.
Like it says, Texas would be great since we already drive 100 miles an hour. Denny's wearing today's news.
That ought to be okay.
Pull the lid off your Sharpie.
Now I'll use my melted glove. Plug back in the heat gun. If I knew where it was.
Well, I put it on the floor so you quit burning stuff up, melting stuff down.
I do that with my little welder too.
Yeah.
After I've welded something, I'll put it on top of an electric cord and melt through it.
Eman, E-I-M-A-N. So it's gorgeous. I want one in black. Well, we can still dye this in black.
We're gonna antique it in black.
It doesn't seem like they are from around here, though. We may have a new country, Denny.
What's that?
Whoever Iman Ussery. E-I-M-A-N-Y-U-S-R-Y. Iman Ussery? I don't know. Probably butchered all of that. Spectrum. They didn't comment back to tell us where they were from. Edward says good morning.
Morning, Edward.
I think Edward commented last time, but I can't remember where he said he was from. Kaufman cookie? No. Backward is fun. Minnesota. I was way off. I want to use some lambskin as a book cover, so gluing it onto chipboard. Would I use my PVA bookbinding glue or a leather glue?
I would use leather glue myself, but I don't know. I've never used any bookbinding glue. I don't. Ask Ryan. He's a bookbinder now.
Ryan. Come closer. All right, Ryan has an answer for you, Denny.
So for Spectrum's question on the lambskin for bookbinding, how to glue it to the bookboard, the one I recently did, I used the Aqualim 315. It's a good water-based glue that sticks to most things, but won't soak through your bookboard. That PVA glue for bookbinding is awesome, but I found it stays tacky, almost like EverTack.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to use it for my cover because I don't want that cover to stretch and move around on the bookboard. But yeah, I used Aqualim. It turned out great. I was able to mold the cover in and everything, so
There you
I think
go.
that'd be the way to go.
Right.
Answered. Asked and answered.
That's what I'm here for.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, buddy.
There's that guy cruising down the street in his little go-go machine.
Is that what you call cars, Tony?
No, he's
It's a go-go machine.
You know, you see those people at the grocery stores that ride around in those little carts with the basket on the front. That's what he has, like what are the Easy Go?
Rascal.
He got an orange flag on the back.
Yep. So he doesn't get hit by cars. Good call. Make yourself visible.
Slow-moving vehicle, orange flag.
Well, or low height pedestrian at that point.
A low height pedestrian.
You can't see over
Under
the
6
truck.
feet, you got to put a red flag on it.
Oh yeah, you can't see over the hood of a truck.
Let's see. Here you go, Spectrum. Here's a link to the Aqualim. If anybody else needs the Aqualim, there you are. Aqualim on Facebook, Blammo.
Piece about 10 inches long.
About 10 inches.
Glue this first. Well, I better cut it to length first.
Oops. I can't see you. Just measuring out where you need to trim, or what are we measuring?
Well, this is exact length on this piece.
Oh, you got a rough piece, molded a little bit,
Yeah,
and then got your exact in.
yeah. And I'm gonna mold this one exact before I cement the top on because it's not much of a curve. Still pretty soft.
Why would anybody drive 50 miles an hour through a parking lot?
I don't know. They think it's a racetrack. They do it all the time here.
I know. Especially at the other end of the parking lot where we have other mother store where moms are always walking in and out with kids that aren't paying attention. I guess the parents aren't paying attention. Kids that are walking alone. You just making a feather edge on there? What are you doing over there?
Yeah. I just kind of skiving it to a feather. Something to spread glue on.
I got you a whole stack of paper under your desk.
Oh yeah, but it's big.
Okay.
This is a small piece. Yeah, let me plug my deal back in here.
Spectrum said when they were 8, his sister was 10, they drove an Airstream to Canada for vacation, and the mom sent 2 of them to the store by themselves to buy eggs. Different time back then in the 70s.
Yep.
I think we've talked about it before. I lived in that little town in Oklahoma, Wagner. What are you looking for? I lived in a little town in Oklahoma. This would have been in the 90s. Wagner, and we would ride our bikes all over that town. Go in the gas station and buy. We'd find a nickel, five pennies, and we'd go buy bazooka gum and ride around the neighborhood, play hide and seek, and ride to the other side of town. We would ride down to the main strip that was in the town, and there was a pool hall that was there, and they'd let us come in and play pool for free.
Yeah, it was a different time. I need to pull this loose.
Got her opened up so you can slip it in there.
Yeah, because I got it.
Tessa. I don't feel like I've said Tessa's name in many moons. Blake said his mom would kick him out of the house for a minimum of 4 hours. Did you ever see the movie Sandlot?
Yeah.
You remember when he'd leave and he was like, I'm going to play with the boys, and she's like, be back when the street lights come on. Or Wonder Years, you remember Wonder Years?
Yeah.
Kids would come home when the street lights would come on.
Mm-hmm.
We did that. We would just go play and it would start to get dark.
Well,
Go home for lunch, grab a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and ride off with the bike gang again, eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Tessa's been pretty busy with life stuffs. Well, I'm glad you could check in. We've been missing you. Wonder if she's been able, if life stuff has kept her from working on saddles. Because I believe that she was one that got some of that mahogany skirting to build the saddle last year when we were talking about it. Maybe she hasn't been able to start yet. Denny, what's something that you've made that's been your favorite project? You're like, that's one of the coolest things I've done. And don't say the Mexican saddle.
I don't know. There's a lot of saddles that were my favorites when I got them done.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of other projects. Nothing really comes to mind specifically. When I try something new and it comes out good,
Yeah.
it's better than I expected.
Right.
It's my favorite right
it's
then.
satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have any. I can't think of any specific ones right now that were my favorites.
Did you see what you did to this bag?
Yep.
When you laid that gun on it,
I did
the
that
synthetic.
on purpose.
You did it on purpose. You're cleaning up the gun
Yeah.
to make your I almost said your dumb weight. your dead weight.
My
Take-
dumb weight, yeah.
I'm the dumb weight. Why is it called upholstery sides?
Upholstery sides?
Yeah, why the name upholstery sides? Leather like that.
Probably, this is my opinion, probably it was tan for the upholstery industry,
Yeah.
and it didn't work out right for whatever company they were
And then they
tanning
cut
it
it.
for.
Yeah, and it's
And
probably
Kevin-
upholstery.
Kevin-
Kevin took it from a hide to a side.
Yeah.
Most of it's going to be under 4 ounces if it's an upholstery type of leather, and it's used for the upholstery industry. More often than not, it will always have chrome properties. Or if it's automotive upholstery, then it will be formaldehyde tanning. But usually lighter weight, medium. You can get a medium firm hand, but most of it's going to have a pretty soft hand because so it can mold around and move with the cushions and when you sit on it.
I didn't measure this the best, so I've got to cut a little bit of it off, which with Kydex is pretty hard to do after you've got it on something.
Yeah, so there's vegetable
Maybe.
tanning, chrome tanning with chromium salts, and then the other one is formaldehyde tanning. What happened?
Oh, I need to cut a little of this off.
Oh. And I would say the formaldehyde tanning is basically for one application, and that's it. Brother said we were like that here too, but if we were late, we'd get our butts tanned and grounded for 2 weeks. Oh, we still got in trouble. If we weren't home when we were supposed to be, we got in trouble. My great-grandpa, we'd usually go spend a week with him in the summertime when we were out of school.
Uh-huh.
Am I bothering you?
Nope.
And if we got in trouble out there, he'd make us go pick our own switches.
Yeah.
But as a child at 7 to 8 years old, you did not understand how to pick switches very well. Or maybe you did, that's why they did. They're like, oh, the kid's going to think that the smallest one is going to be the best one. But it's usually going to be the greenest one. Hurt like hell.
My grandma called it peach tree tea. She said, I'm going to give you a little peach tree tea. And then she'd cut a switch off the peach tree, which is little jagged little branches, you know.
Yeah. Blake said the
Them old women were mean.
Well, I mean, you turned out pretty all right. Little Bear Remedies says, my first one I picked was skinny and long. All the regrets, yeah. I know exactly which one I would pick now. The deadest, driest one ever. When you go to swing it, it just falls apart and you go, ha! Oh, we had to pick it, or my dad would say, go pick a belt out of the closet.
Pick a skinny one or a fat one.
I was never any good. I tried both. They both hurt. But we deserved every spanking we got. That is for sure. Shout out the neighbors. They had one of those little blow up. You just blow it up and then you hung it. Little airships, like a Goodyear blimp thing.
Oh yeah.
They had one of those hanging and shot it out with a BB gun. The problem with that, though, Denny, don't be burning that again. The problem with shooting that out was it was inside their sunroom behind the glass. That was the problem. Yup, I still deflated it, that's for sure. It was deflated, but also put a hole in the glass.
All right, let's see what happens here. Perfection, that's what happens.
It fits on there pretty good. There's a handle going there.
Yeah.
What do you think if you wet it all down and then...
Well, I'll heat it some more.
Oh,
Put a little more.
that's pretty good though. Only one little spot
Pretty good.
Only one little spot that could use
Well,
some correction.
and the latches and stuff will also change it.
I see you got your latch holes drilled already.
Well, yeah, I was trying to locate them on the top, which we will go through when I do actually put them on. I'll show you how I did it. All right, folks.
Blake said the old Mexican saddles with the personal pan pizza style horns were always wild. Did you ever make one with just a huge
Yeah,
horn?
yeah. I never made an actual charro saddle, but I've made some with horns that were that big. Called them a wood post horn. Yeah, I made one with a 5-inch horn one time.
So is the tree, does it have a big horn on it, or you do it all out of leather?
A wood post horn, the fork, the pommel of the saddle,
Yeah.
and the horn are all one piece. It's a piece of laminated stuff. Used to be the actual Mexican saddles. They would just take a mesquite tree and they would take one with a fork in it, cut it off, turn it upside down. The big part was the horn. The bottom part was the
spread.
pommel of the saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the smell of mesquite when it burns.
Yeah.
I had some mesquite pellets that I did some chicken with.
Yeah.
Not to change the subject of food, but I'm hungry.
Well, whenever we go to Texas, I always bring back a bunch of mesquite branches and stuff to smoke with, you know.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, throw another log in for me.
Okay, I will.
Is that what we're
Because
doing
we're
today?
going.
We're kind of at this point right now where we need to reform our situation.
Yeah. Well.
Everything fits tight. There's just one little spot right there that could be pushed out. That's going to be. Are you going to do anything with that, or just see what happens at the end?
I'll work on it. Yeah.
I'm just trying to help the audience out.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I am going to do something with it.
Yeah, maybe we can just show them, and then we can see what you did to fix it. Stop right there. We can see how you fixed it, and then you can tell us how you ended up doing it. You can see that lid just comes right over the bottom, just a little bit to make a little bit of a lip, but that's a pretty good darn fit.
Yeah. It'll work better when the hinges and everything's on.
Right. Keeps it all in line.
Yeah. That's pretty darn good. I'm happy with it.
I'm proud of you, Denny. I know that means a lot.
It does.
Let me check Facebook real quick and see what kind of chats are happening there. Just Ogle. Oh. She said, beautiful guitar case. That's it. No questions anywhere else. Just talking about spanking our kids with plastic spoons.
Oh, yeah. You know, in the heat of the moment, parents a lot of times do things they regret. My mom got a wire coat hanger after me one time.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
just
she
try to-
had handy, you know.
I just try to stop and take a deep breath before I do anything else, or just like sending Allison. Allison's just like me. Like, I think that's why she just irritates me sometimes so much. Is just because we're so much alike when I was a kid, and now I realize how annoying I was as a child, and now I'm just older. And still annoying.
Older and
I know I'm not
annoying.
a child, but I'm still just that annoying. But send her to her room before and let myself cool off. I tell her so she can chill out for a second, but it's probably more for me. But yeah, we will. The question was antique it. How will we finish it? We're gonna do that on camera?
Yeah, next Wednesday, I'm gonna give this a light coat of oil, and then I will put a resist on it, and then we will antique it.
With black
Black
Phoebes,
antique paste, Phoebing's antique paste is
Okay.
what I'm gonna use.
not the gel paste.
Right, paste.
You been liking the paste again
Yep,
lately?
yep,
I know you had a moment where you were in the gel family.
yeah.
Now the only gelling you're doing is with Dr. Scholl's.
Yeah. I use them both.
Yeah.
I use them both, but I'm gonna use the paste on this.
The orange padding underneath it is so that it doesn't get scratched up.
Yeah, it's just a bench pad.
Yeah, it's also to cool the heat gun off a little bit. It melts
And it
under
works.
the heat under the heat though.
Doesn't cool it a bit though.
No, it didn't. No, it was still hot because then it came off on your dead weight.
Yeah,
All right,
my dumb weight.
yeah, that's where we're at. Share it with a friend. You want to tell them anything? You got? So you guys are gonna tell them bye.
I would like to say thank you for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday.
Oh, smash that like button and subscribe. Do we need
That's
to do
right. That's right. Smash the like button.
that? Hey, we need to get an official YouTube play button. We made our 50,000 one. We did that a while back, but we're only at 58,000. We've only got 8,000 more people from there. We need 100.
We do.
Don't you want a YouTube official plaque behind you?
I do.
Yeah,
tremendously so. I want one.
yeah. That's gonna be his favorite project.
It keeps him up at night.
It
Not
does.
having one.
Yeah. All right. Say bye, Denny.
Bye, Denny. See you guys.